patat, Keni, Naka.
Keni, Naka.
Magbabalik, balik, 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 balik ka, bus-bus. Piulit, ulit, 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 ing tagas. Tuknangan mo na, sobra na. Tuknangan mo na, indiscarding patapal-tapal. Ilastusin mo yan, ilastusin mo yan. Balwat, tibe, kapal yan man o kauran. Tibe, maglamba. Yan ning pioneer, ilasusin.
Balwat tibe, kapal yan man o kauran. Ilastosil mo yan.
Keni, Naka 95.1 95.1 FM 95.1 RWFM
Keni, Naka.
Ang mga kuro-kuro na inyong mapapakinggan ay tanging opinyon po lamang ng mga panauhing tagapagsalita at hindi sa pamunuan ng himpilang ito. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay.
Saya, kaluluwa, pagtungaw mo sa bintana, pagdaan mo sa kalsada, malinis, walang basura.
Ang progreso at pagsulong ng kabuhayan ay hindi maiiwasan. Subalit, ito ay maaaring mangyari kaantabay ng pangangalaga ng kapaligiran. Paano? Makinig sa Bukas Bayan. Bagong umpisa para sa kapaligiran, alay sa bayan. Para sa mga kaalaman kung paano mapapanatili ang tamang balanse ng kaunlaran at kalikasan. Ang Bukas Bayan ay nahirang na finalist sa 15th KBP Golden Dove Awards for Best Science and Technology Program.
Samahan ng teacher ng bayan, Miss Cecile Yumul, at ang recycling prince ng bayan, Peña.
Good morning po sa inyong lahat. Solo flight tayo ngayon. And welcome back. It's our first episode after resting ng ating daon, no? All Saints Day, All Souls Day, and back to regular programming. Kanya naman po, maski solo flight tamo, good morning po. Karang kaya katamo early risers at makatune na kaya katamo. Good morning, PJ de Malanta Noriega. He's watching. Maka-live tamo po on our Facebook page and on our official RW page. Kanya naman sa ating mga suki, yung ating suki sa Arayat. Tell us the weather there, pero papunta ko po Keni, yung bundok Makaltoya, so when the mountain is there, visible yung bundok, imburi na sabyan, alang uran. Maulap yaketang base, imburi na sabyan, marimla, intimplaning panahon, there on the foothills of Arayat. So, good morning, JJ, and tell us the weather there. At saka rin kaya katamang tricycle drivers, yan sa San Agustin. And Lakandula, good morning po kaya kayungan. Rin kaya katamang Suki, Elmer Villanueva, yung kaya katamang valedictorian, Paitauli. Good morning po, Alvin Mariano, Louis Zaphanta. And my partner, alayo man po, Tita Babes is watching. So, kulang yang apis, yakapsul. Okay? At saka panahon po, in shift na ng weather and those 4 volcanoes na medyo magparamdam. Makakayabe po yan ng manaliwang panahon. If you remember, in 1991, in Pinatubo, metong yamo, pero inggewa na niyang menyabog yung ash, menyabog yung lahar, it changed our atmosphere, it cooled the atmosphere. Pero, metong yapaita, what more can you say now? In the past week, the past month, pilano pong bulkan, dahil mamakbong, magpahiwatig. So all of that has an effect on our entire weather system, our atmosphere, ring manguko, ha? Kung mustala kanyan, upper respiratory illnesses, the change of the weather, amyam, and all of these extreme weather conditions, expected yan. I look at my Facebook from memories in the last 4-5 years, mumura niya mapupo siya in Oktubre at pasalubong niya in Nobyembre. So the weather has not changed. The weather is the same. Magiya mong extreme, uli na ning Peña pat na ning tao, kaya katang weather. Good morning, PJ de Malanta Noriega. Yes, Gian Quiapo, Sigua, and oops, tinambling yan akong dili But that's all right, tinambling yan. Oy ta, dapat makanya niya. All right. So, Banta po mga karakal mo, I prepared some topics na pampagising, pampaisip para kaya kayo, lalo na ngayon yung panahon na you expect super typhoon. Pero ako, I am focusing on getting good weather. Muna tamo pa keng e-news.
E-News, usaping pangkalikasan, usaping di dapat ipagpaliban. E-News.
Ayan. Mintong ko itang malagwang aintin dyan. States of matter. Ano, pisabyan tayong danom. Ulingas na karakala danom. Pumakatula in karakal na nin danom. Aba, for the first time, my kuya is watching. Good morning to Koyang Ed Yumul. And Mr. Norberto de Guzman is watching also. Hi, Nor. Enjoy the show today. Ayan. States of matter. Ano. Obat mo yung pisabyan tangin eh. Kasi with all the gadgets that you have, there are more established documentation na kanita pa misulat na that the states of the matter is going to change depending on the weather, depending on the situation. O ini po yung pakit ko kaya kayo. Pakit tayo pa yung picture-picture o di kaya kakit. There you go. Okay, so here we go. Ayan. Okay, there we go. Yan, itang mumuna, those are stalactites, and then itang kadwa, ing binulaga kaya kayo over the weekend, ing dakala danum, kem bagyo, yan, that's water. And then fog. And I think if you look at the foothills of Arayat now, we have this one. Okay? So, let's talk about that. Ang sabi, adding or removing heat from matter can cause a change in its physical state. Matter usually exists in one of three states. Solid. Yan. Potang sasalika ken tindahan. Pasalwa na pong yeldan. You know what yeldan is? Yelong danom. Itang marimla na yung marimla, pero itang maka-brain freeze yan. O, karetang fast food, inguso, burino, itang... Kaya pata kayo mag-fresh yung utak mo, mo balo nung ninano ka, yeldan. So, rin alam pa niya, ang galakeng yeldan, makanya niya ito. The water, which is the same thing, solidifies and it becomes solid. It becomes ice. Or it can also become liquid. Or it can become gas. Ikitsopure tangatlong letrato, yapin ito yung maging state of the matter. And right now, we're seeing a lot of water that has come from the highlands because we lost our trees. We lost the mountain cover na dapat manmunta kaya katamo ing danumayan. Nung at sula rin kaya katamon tanaman ang mga tuwag kakalawat inguyat da kinggamo ng pokaring bato. O na ngayon, what do you have? Balaming milyari king sapang bato. Sapa, nung may giyang sapang bato. And that has happened also in 1990 when I covered the earthquake. Ring river systems up there in the north. Nueva Vizcaya, La Union, Nanula. May gila naman river of stones and river of dead tree trunks. Okay. Matitrigger na naman ni Ma'am Ses. Rempong, makapatulong yan Batcho kayo, lawenye in base na ng Mount Arayat. That is the third state of the matter when it becomes gas. Yan, nakakit yun Pero yan mag-evaporate. Okay? Minsan papakit talay tan letrato. Yan. Okay, this is how it is. Ayan. Retang mag-solidify, potang kareng caves. When I went to Luray Caverns in Virginia, in the US, at chula rin, then can top picture. Datang kitang top picture. And then, Keni, uyan yung kakakita mo kasalukuyan, dadaloy, ang po yung aftermath na ng bagyo. And then the third one, uyan, potang maging fog. Istumberman, siyapin yan. So, yapin yung kaya katamong practical e-news today. Let's go to our Alamba News.
Alamba News. Impormasyong kagilagilalas. Impormasyong may batayan. Impormasyong sinaliksik. Alamba News.
Simple ang tanan na naman po we have been campaigning for the longest time. Keni BUKAS BAYAN, 3 hours and then it became 4 hours. Pero today, alilangke itang meto nga R. We have been so used to memorize tane, we have to reduce our garbage, our usage of materials that cannot be disposed, that cannot decompose, that cannot be turned into something useful. Then we said we must reuse. Eta mo one time use, siyang makaragdag. Ikit naman po yung basurang pakabaragbag kay katamo kay bat na ning bagyo. Rimpalo atin refrigerator, atin salaset, atin gana-gana, aircon. Ale? And there's so many cars that look like disposable toys on top of one another. So, nano ya? Impanetang bubugbog, maniba pa niyang 1999 when we started the show. Reduce your garbage, your usage of materials, reuse, and then we recycle what we can. Itang ugsena ko ugse, blam na ko kakwalta. And then, because of the tragedy and what we have been campaigning for, manibat tinipa ko in 1999, I saw the tragedy of trees dead. I said we must reforest, we must not kill the trees. Otherwise, we will be buried, just like what happened in up there in northern Luzon. We will be buried. But 11 months later, we were not buried by dead trees. We were buried by ash and lahar from a volcanic eruption. But this weekend, over the last month, since August, what has been happening? Because of logging, because of illegal mining, and because of illegal killing of so many trees in the uplands, we lost our forest cover. So what must we do? We did it in the 1970s after the Great Central Luzon flood. What did we do? We started planting. We started reforesting. So you're counting 35 years from that time. It's 2025. But what happened? What happened? Because of the claim for progress, may kumpisano na naman makamate kare nga paragulming tena matanaman when we were in high school in 1970s. So, we are reaping what we have done. Okay. Reforest. Repurpose. Recycle. Reduce. Reuse. That's very basic. Yan po, imburi kong tandaanan nyo for our Alamban News. And just because my friends from the Asin Band, even if they have gone their own ways, they have kept on saying and writing meaningful songs. Pero bayo kay segue ka rin. Good morning, Justin. Ayan na. Masaya ko pero at the same time, migagaligit ko. Uling bala mo prophetic hanggang pinyabi me from 1999. And what I've been advocating since I went down from the disaster of 1990 when the earthquake happened, I've been saying we cannot kill trees. We must continue on planting. We must improve our forest cover. Yung sabi daw, OA ko. O ngayon, yan ang nasasabing OA ko. Because Mother Nature proved us right together with the Save the Trees Coalition. Wala nang makasabing OA kami. Ating pang mitataga na X ang pangmarkang tao karin tanaman ay era paapate. Let that be a reminder na manyabi ang tutu in kalikasan. Eyo ko tataginan, uling, ako ing lilingap kay kayo. Ako ing magsalba kay kayo kay gaganagan ng disgrasya. Istong eyo gewayta, oy ning malyari kay katamo, datang bagyo, na ala nakangakarapat, nunge mga di. Our Song of the Week by Grupong Pendong, Bagyo, Bagyo. Good morning, Ellie. Pati kayo may bumigaligit na. Jenik daw, good morning. Michael Kapiting, good morning.
Sa bayang tila nagmamali, pawiin ang uhaw ng mga tigang na damdamin. Hugasan ang puot ng mga pusong nanginginig.
Nature has a way of doing things. The change of seasons, atin yung po reason yan eh. Ne? Imagine nyo po nung datanging panahunan ng kauran. Istong minuran, kumusta la rin dagis? Kumusta la rin aliwang mikakalat? You remember there's a fairy tale, metong ka rin babasang tamo niyang anak tamo. There was the bagpiper from Hamlin. because there was an infestation of rats that was plaguing a village. So ang big offer na, anyone who can get rid of the rats will get a prize. Ba, nya kahit ang bagpiper of Hamlin, tinigtigya, apalwal no nga rin dakala rats at adala nala ken paranum, ken danum. And they got rid of the pest. But the greed of man, binye itang karampatang premyo na ng bagpiper of Hamlin. And you know what followed after that. Alright? So, ayon sa Grupo Pendong, yan po ang ating Song of the Week, Bagyo-Bagyo. Pakinggan kung anong mangyayari pag hindi na tayo natigil sa ating pangit na mga gawain.
Bagyo-bagyo, ikalat mo ang kwento ng pag-ibig, ang tula na di na marinig. Isipol ang awit kasabay ng iyong pag-ibig, sa lupang kay tagal nang naghihintay sa pagsabi ng tag-ulan.
Alright. Haba pong hinahaplos ang ating mga damdamin, sa lahat po ng mga nag-aabang ng ating konsyerto ng bayan na saan ay gagawin bukas, bilang pag-iingat po, kahit gusto po nating ituloy yung konsyerto ng bayan, sa ating galing po ito sa ating head ng organizing committee, si Mr. Alex Kaugiran, postponed po to a further date. Hindi po canceled, postponed until the weather is better. Kasi po, open area, may mga instrumento, may mga kable, may kuryente, hindi po kasi ganun kadali. Tapos sila live streaming, so i-postpone until further notice. But we hope to get the same performers. Hindi tayo nang hihinayang. We hope na pag natuluyan, kamukha ng kung sana ay bukas, ay kasama pa rin natin si Miss Lolita Carbon. Happy birthday to you, Mariko! Miss Lolita Carbon's birthday is also tomorrow. Tayo po ay magbabalik. It's 8:40 in the morning, Philippine Standard Time. Babalik pa rin ako without my partner, Peña, Cecile, Yumul.
Pugasan ang puot ng mga pusong nangingiti. Ikaw ang dahilan ng pagsira ng mundo.
Sari-saring basura galing sa bahay, negosyo, pabrika, kainan, eskwelahan, palengke, terminal na sasakyan. Tao ang pinagmumula, may nabubulok mula sa tira-tirang pagkain, gulay, prutas at iba pa. Ating pakinabangan, gawing compost, di nabubulok, papel, bote, plastic, karton at iba pa. Magkapera sa basura, maayos na kabahayan, masinop na mamamayan, malinis na kapaligiran. Ito ang sagot sa Republic Act 9003.
Tayo ang lilinis sa duming ito.
Anong saya, anong tuwa, pagtungaw mo sa bintana, pagdaan mo sa kalsada, malinis, walang basura, ang zero waste ating pag-asa.
Alright, tayo po ay nagbabalik and we have new trainee technicians here and they're getting entertained and they're getting informed at the same time. Sabi ko Karela, nandun pong break, I've lived through these disasters. I've been walking in the middle of these disaster areas, seeing decayed bodies protruding from the decay of the avalanche, between dead trees, between rocks as big as houses. And you cannot do anything about it because the disaster has been there. But we can do something about it in the future. We can do something about it if we stop ingewustong gagawan. And so, with all of these effects on our weather, masampat mo, natin tamo mo rin topic of the week, in between na mag-interject ko keng current na malilyari. Kasi po, in feedback ka na ako over the past few weeks, o taral da rin masakit. At siya po itang manuandang amyam. Istong lungobyeng amyam. That is the change of weather. Patamang musanang mo niyang pagarem palat. O na inanupang palataman niyang paga ken dadalanan mo. Meginongan, mig mushroom la bala mo kabuti. Reng housing communities. Mila ko la rin palayan. Mila ko la rin at buwan. Pero ating pang dita kalsut-alsut, paditak-dita kapalat. So, istong medyang paganoren palat, magtiririt noren tarat, imburinan sabyan, at yunay amyam. At yun naman, deng sisigam. Nanong sisigam? Deng atimpong asma, magumpisa na lang sisigok, magtasno pago. Because of the change in weather. But now, complicated one on top of the other. You know that 4 volcanoes have been acting up. At then po, mag-spewla. Those of you who are more than 35 years old would already know what it is to be living in the radius of a volcanic eruption hanggang malaut na ka because free yan, alam boundary. Sula po ing ash. Sula po ing residue. At yan, pupunta keng kekang baga, alalangap mo, madadagpa keng balat mo. So it comes as skin allergies, it comes as coughing, aliwa-liwa. So eta po magtaka. Dati sa laganda rin mga ragula tanaman, inguran. Let me talk about that. Yapin, inkanakong titira yan karen kay kaming dialogue kanito. Nano yung gagawan da rin tanaman along the roads. Trim yun la pareyo papaten. Inggawan da, i-delay de, inguran, imbalag na ning danum, 70%. 70%. 30% siyang mabalag keng gabon. Gabon ako, uling kanita, timpang gabon ating graba. Nanggewara because of their claimed progress, sementuda nga ningagada-gada. So we now have our sementadong gubat. Hale? Oh, namilyari, pete daw pa rin tanaman. We were in court. We fought for more than a decade. We only saved a few of them. They're still standing. At ganyan mo, pandinan do sulos, no katula, uling ating pamitagan na tanaman. But we live to see the day that we are proven right na ila dapat tataginan din tanaman. Uling kanita pa. Sinabi ko na, nung no ka rin yung ang pateren tanawan, umpisa na ko ng albog. And that is what's happening. In Balibago alone, ara, katwami ng tao, palimbog ba kanyang kimbalibago, ng milyari katangaldo. The water, aside from the garbage, minta, kimbabo na nintete, limbog, yung Balibago. Water was overflowing. Itang radius, itang circumference na nitang pete ng century-old tree, King Lele na ni Santa Maria Parish Church. You can just imagine. So what else is gonna happen in the future? Mag-implode nung nano itang bayat kimbabo ak mula na ning gabon. Bakit? May tenoren bato, ala ning laman ning lalam gabon, kay ba't natin yung pabayat kimbabo. Alright? Good morning, Archie Cantillaryabot. O sige, kareng hanggang sisigam, kareng hanggang mamanguko, ko po pa mag-antibiotics. Anapin, if nature did not make it, don't take it. O ine, nya, dinandan ako man makapas no. Nung tatamo, kaya katamong topic, sinegwe kaya pa, nung nano'y sakit-sakit na malyarin O, panahon da rin kalamunding, panahon da rin dalayap, panahon da rin lemon. Oh, nyaga na kay biglay Jomar Lopez David that has been pushing for our dalayap. Dapat palagi i-guess kay misa ni Jomar Lopez Keni, Okay, the lemon, the magic lemon. There is a practical way to drink juices, Aliwa po itang sasaluan keng grocery. Sali ko po karetang fresh kalamunding, dalayap, lemon, kaffir lime, nung nano-nano lang po, family citrus. Good health cannot be conceived without the help of wholesome juices of fruits, greens, vegetables, herbs, which are so rich in vitamins and minerals. Drink juices instead of alcohol. Oh, pahiwatig yan. Poto ating party, ating birthday, ating kasal. Minom kayo, why not? You celebrate. But you don't do it every day. Gagawang agwa tiyempo. Yeah? While alcohol is a poison that destroys health, the juices of fruits are like sources of life which provides new energy. O, lawin tama. The lemon. Ayan, the lemon tree. Among the fruits which can cure ailments, lemon takes preference because, as already proven, it can cure about 150 diseases. Lenya, 150. Nanula mo po reta, ma'am. The lemon fruit plays a major role as a destroyer of acids in the stomach. Reta may kaka-acid reflux. Okay? And then it is effective against hyperacidity and other diseases. We can use lemons in two ways. Makanano, ma'am. Either by eating the whole fruit, makaya pusime, tsaka may sip-sip-sipan, tsaka kilig-kilig, di naman dito kayo di ka nyaman na. Migising ka diwa, migising ka nervyos. May kaslam ko. Sundo tayo. Or you can drink it as a juice. Nanong pandagdag you, which is another powerful thing you can add. Honey. Honey. Itang ba ni ba karembis? Alam yung honey babe kelele mo. Alright? So, there are those who wishes to use lemon cures, but they also want to maintain a vegetarian diet to keep good health. Di okay, mag-vegetarian ka, mag-lemons ka pa. Why do we push for lemons as a top cure, natural cure? Because lemons are great enemies of all destructive foreign matters in the body, regardless of the organs or tissues in which foreign matters accumulate. Bahalawin mo na, when all other methods of expulsion fail because of the difficulty in dissolving hardened substances, the presence of much acidity in the blood, or organs, the lemon fruit is the last resort towards good health. Olawan nyo na, yaman mal, available ya pa. So, if we realize that lemons, especially the juice of the fruit, is not only the greatest consumer of acid and foreign elements, but the destroyer of bacteria and best protection against infectious diseases, we should never disregard it and serve it at our dining table. Altanghap, you provide lemon, morning, noon, and night time. Lawan nyo na. Okay. So, here we go. 7, O ini pakikeke kayo niya kasimple. This is my book on the science of natural healing by Dr. Carlos Cecile. O yan, O yan, Summary tala po retang deta 5 bayo tamo mag-break. What does lemon, what are its uses? 1, it is used for the loss of appetite. Ako pingke kayo, may ngaslam ko, bigla akong bisang kay. Any type of hemorrhage, cataracts of cough. Napukarakalamango ko ngayon tuberculosis, cancer, swelling, mangalbag, sores. Nano pa? Incisions, insect bites. And number 7, any type of fever, diseases caused by infections or vaccination. Makanyan ya po kasimple. Ba't kabilis na ning oras? Kaumpisa ko pa yung topic of the week. It's a short 30 minutes, but in this 25 minutes, dakal tamo po cover, no? So, let's take a break. Kaba pong nanandaman yung isipan nyo itang agad sinabi ko, balo ko tigupan dapat greeting banda Keni. Alright, let's take a short break. Lawin kita sinenda ng partner ko.
Sari-saring basura galing sa bahay, negosyo, pabrika, kainan, eskwelahan, palengke, terminal na sasakyan. Tao ang pinagmumula, may nabubulok mula sa tira-tirang pagkain, gulay, prutas at iba pa. Ating pakinabangan, gawing compost, di nabubulok, papel, bote, plastic, karton at iba pa. Magkapera sa basura, maayos na kabahayan, masinop na mamamayan, malinis na kapaligiran. Ito ang sagot sa Republic Act 9003.
Tayo ang lilinis sa duming ito. Anong saya, anong tuwa, pagtulaw mo sa bintana, pagdaan mo sa kalsada, malinis, walang basura, ang zero waste ating pag-asa.
Okay, imagine this, no? Kasi sabi ko, first Saturday of November, kabira-bira, kabunta na mayayari mag-broadcast. And malungkot man po ing malilyari kay ngaliwang partina ning bansa. But let's always remember that there is the spirit of Christmas that gives us hope, that gives us light. And so, while it is just 54 days before Christmas, mag-greet ang happy birthday. Kompleto yung program. Gusto nga tamig happy birthday. Happy birthday to Jersey Liwanag. Big reversion, bigla yung show, ne? And then, we end on a happy note. November 8, Jose Arnel. And then November 9, Captain Jomar Ong of Santo Rosario. Kenneth De La Rosa. November 12, Dave Cardenas. November 14, Andy Ramos, happy birthday. And happy birthday, Novem. Happy birthday to Prince, may inaanak. Alright, balo ko pare-pareho ko November. And then, nino pa November? Marjorie, happy birthday too. Alright? So, in our last 2 minutes, let's say happy birthday also. Nino pa, agree ko na lareng dapat i-greet, no? My best friend, Olive Feliciano, happy birthday to you. And then Payit, Rosel Moraleja, happy birthday to you also. Ayan. And let's go back to, ko niyakitin ka na akong page. Alright. At yan po, uling talagang ing oras mabilis siya. Let us greet a few more before we're saying goodbye. Benji Dongkakunanan, happy birthday po kay Nanay Lucing Pastillo. All right, there you go. Happy birthday. And then, who else before we say goodbye? Ayan. At ngayon po ulit talagang kulang yung oras. Princess Chumley, good morning. Zenaida Tuazon, Patpat is watching. Cecile Perio Marimla. Reyes Hovan. June Parch Enriquez, Gian Quiapo Sigua, Alma Aguiluz Clarin. All right. At we would like to say congratulations to the newly installed president of Holy Angel University, Dr. Leopoldo Jaime Nepomuceno Valdez. Congratulations to you. Ayan. So, congratulations also again on the national debut of Holy Angel at the Metropolitan Theater. They have become a symphony orchestra from a simple marching band. Congratulations, everyone. It's a great job. Holy Angel at its top. So we keep the light shining. Laos Deo Semper. And at this point, ako po niyo lingkod, Cecile Yumul, na nagsasabing, hindi po nag-iiba yung panahon. Ang gawa ng tao ang nagpapabago ng panahon sa kanyang paligid. The climate has always remained the same. How we do our everyday life, our practices, how we change our environment, our attitude, our character, the way we respond to the needs of the time, how we acquire and change from basic living to acquisition of a lot of material things. This last tragedies has proven that everything, when Mother Nature strikes and call back, it takes a matter of seconds. So, maging reflection po sana sa ating lahat ito na magbalik tayo sa simple lamang, payak na buhay at ating sinupin at pangalagaan ang mas mahalaga. Pamilya, mga puno, kapaligiran, malinis na hangin, malinis na patubigan. When we respect the natural law, when we give value to everything that thrives on land, on air, on water, that is the supreme law, the natural law. We can never go wrong. And when we do that, sigurado, ang bagong umpisa para sa kapaligiran, alay sa bayan. Isang makabuluhang umaga po sa inyong lahat.
Pawiin ang uhaw ng mga tigang na damdamin. Pugasan ang puot ng mga pusong nangingiti.
Inyong napakinggan ang Bukas Bayan. sa pakikipagtulungan ng mga tao at organisasyong may malasakit sa kalikasan. Ang Bukas Bayan ay mapapakinggan dito lamang sa 95.1 RW, alas 8:30 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga.
Ang mga kuro-kuro na inyong napakinggan ay tanging opinyon po lamang ng mga panauhing tagapagsalita at hindi sa pamunuan ng himpilang ito. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay.
RW 95.1 FM.
RW 95.1 FM.
RW 95.1 FM. Kenny Naka.
Kapabanglog at kapag malasakitan ka ring kaparang tao, ing manatili po sana